And we are here. We are here. We are here now. We are here in the future, the present. Wherever you are consuming this, this is the Sit On Me podcast right here. I am Dean.
Duff.
And as the title says, Selective Outrage Fallout. That was, listen, Chris Rock, the first one to do a live comedy special for Netflix. What did they pay the man? Was it $20 million or $40 million allegedly? Somewhere between there in that ballpark.
Probably, yeah.
Congratulations to him. Congratulations to comedy. Listen, if you're going to get slapped in the face and you're not going to do anything physically at the time, I understand. If you're Chris Rock. I don't really, but whatever, right? I don't understand, but okay. But you have the special, and the special it made me, I chuckled a few times.
Really?
I chuckled a few times. Yeah, like his first joke was pretty funny. He talked about with his daughter when she got kicked out. That was funny. The January 6th shit, that was funny. But when I say I chuckled, I mean I was like, that's funny. That's literally what I did. It wasn't, there are some other comedians who kind of beat the shit out of me. Chris Rock has never done that to me.
Fair. But you texted me today, or not today.
Did he lose it? Did he lose it?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I was like, I know Justin smokes a lot. I know Dean smokes a lot of weed. Yeah, but that New York weed can't be that good to where he thinks Chris Rock's career's over.
No. So yeah, I was completely wrong in that, saying his career's over. That was a hell of a stretch, right? Because the devil is a lie. The devil's a lie.
There's no way.
But what I mean is, does he still have the fastball? And what I mean by that is,
fair. Yeah.
What he delivered on Will and Jada was to me. It was like I feel as if he could have drove in deeper. Like, if we're gonna wait a year, then let's fucking do it. Like, let's do it. But I'm not even talking about the amount of time he spent on it. It didn't matter to me, the amount of time. He just did not execute it for me. If that's gonna be your closer, because if you were gonna close like that, you could have started it with it then at that point.
Yeah, I think it
was weak to me.
I thought he nailed it. I thought he did everything he brought up. Like, Will's much bigger than him. Jada was cheating on Will with her son's friend. And then what else?
Why not bring up? It was more than just the son's friend. There's a few other people. Like, that's what I mean with Chris. It was. If we're gonna wait a year, drop the A-bomb then. What the fuck?
Well, I think at that point, because Selective Outrage, that's what I saw a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So that was I saw the same thing. But what I mean, he worked a bit for a year. So when he first did it, yeah. It was probably pretty everybody's it hit everything everybody wanted. But he perfected it for a year to put out on Netflix live. So I liked it. I really liked it. I thought he nailed everything that I was thinking with it. And he even brought up how they went on TV, Will and Jada. And Jada's like, yeah, I cheated on you. How does that make you feel? What I mean?
100%.
You know what I mean? So I thought to me, I liked it. I really liked it.
I'm not saying he just didn't execute it because there was so much meat left on the bone with Will and Jada's situation. He could have really listen, you could have made it funny, and then also there should have been some ooh. There was no ooh at all. You see what I'm saying? You could have given a one, hell, even one, ooh, all right, Rock is not coming to play. It was as if it was listen, Will slapped you and he slapped him back. Whereas it's no, he slapped you, now punch him in the face. You know what I mean? Don't listen, if you're going to do it because you've already committed to being an asshole because you've recorded the shit the week before the Oscars in Jada's hometown. So we know what you're doing.
Yeah.
If we're gonna commit to being the asshole, then fucking commit to being the asshole.
Well, I don't think he had to. I don't think he had, because literally everybody was on his side. Almost. Well, I say almost. I would say 98% of people were on his side. There's always a couple of people who are like, well, he shouldn't be making fun of that. It's like, that was the nicest joke he could have made.
You kind of prove my point even further. If we're gonna do it, we're here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do it. Then let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Come on. The gloves are off at this point. These motherfuckers are going to be dogging you about whatever you say anyway. Then let's get in the fucking mud. Like, I hate when people decide that we're going to get down and dirty and try to be clean at the same time. No. If we're going to fucking do it, let's fucking do it. Let's roll in the mud. Let's go fucking, let's get after it.
What did you want to hear him do, though? Like, what did you want to hear him say that he did?
He didn't just have to bring up fucking August Alsina. There was a few other people that she was linked to. Few people that fucking Will was linked to. He could have fucking talked about the whole demasculization of fucking Will. Like, oh, you didn't have there was a lot to their whole thing that he could have actually just we're gonna fucking play. Yeah. Like, if we're gonna let's go. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Fair. When I was like, it was like pity pat. Like, fuck it. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, in that sense, you're right. I also think he didn't want to come across as bitter, because that would have worked against him.
You don't got to come across as bitter, because he's a professional, so he wouldn't have came across as bitter. But like, all right, you slapped me. Now let's talk about why you slapped me, Will. Because you only slapped because he right, but then he could have dove deeper into it, right? Like, he's like, oh, this person was calling your wife a bitch, 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 and bitch. But then also, too, these people were fucking your wife. You had no issue with it. Like, you see what I mean? Like, Hollywood knew about it. The people heard about it on the blocks. Like, he could have dove real deep into it. Like I'm saying, we didn't get one oof. Like, I feel as if if you are going to be executing revenge, then there's no reason to half-ass the revenge.
That's fair.
You got to do it, because now at this point, it's like, that's why I'm like, did he lose his fastball? Because this one was the only reason, obviously, from you see previously that from before we get to that moment, he did not. But in my mind, I'm like,
right.
This is actually the layup. This is the layup. The layup you could make into a dunk, but it's like, it's there, and to me, you whiffed. Of course, comedy's subjective. So other people believe, like you said yourself, you think he nailed it. But to me, I'm just like, there is so much meat left on the bone.
I see what you're saying. It's like Michael Jordan grabs a breakaway. You want him to do a windmill, and he just goes up with two hands and like puts it in.
Yeah, it's like,
I get what you're saying.
That's what it is, basically. Yeah, it's like, let's make it, because you are Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And it was disrespectful and wild that Will would even think to do. Excuse me, no. The only reason it's disrespectful and wild is because Will has never done it to anyone else. But you're the one he chooses to do it to. So that's the disrespectful and wild part.
Well, I loved that part of the bit too, because he's like,
Charlamagne called her a bitch, and this one called her a bitch.
Well, he was saying something like Will Smith played like whatever. Like, I forget the role. Maybe it was like Deathstroke or no, Deadshot or whatever. He goes, I played Pookie. Like, it's like, who the fuck you think you're gonna like? Who you think you're impressing by doing that? And I was like, very valid. Like, I liked the bit. I thought it was a great way to end, and I loved the mic drop. Right.
At the end of it, I know certain people are like, in the community, the black community, they didn't like the part where it was like, oh, my mama told me not to fight in front of white people. And you know what we got to say to that? It's 2023. I don't give a fuck about fighting in front of white people.
Yeah,
we don't give a fuck about that. We've risen above. Like, that is an antiquated thought. I understand where he's coming from. I know where the thought came from. I understand it. Like, I've heard it.
Yeah.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit. So that shit like was kind of just like, all right, Chris, like, you ain't need that. Like, but then also people saying that he is anti-black y'all can go eat a dick too, because he is fucking not.
He is.
You know what I mean?
Like it's not.
They're just mad that fucking white people like him to the extent that they do.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like,
and when I do have to say, like, I mean, when you see it live, like in the theater, because I watch both. I was there in person, and then I watched it when I was at home. And when we were there, like they locked our phones up, so you didn't know what time it was, or like when he started, when he finished. But like that's why I think I liked it so much more, is because I couldn't like just stop Netflix and be like, okay, he's got 5 minutes left, or he's like,
right,
okay,
right,
whatever. So I didn't know when the ending was coming. And I think the last line was like, my mom told me not to fight in front of white people. I think that's what it was. And then he dropped the mic. I thought that was so cool because when he got on stage, he took the mic out of the stand, walked it over to the side, and somebody took it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like in the theater all the way against the wall. And I started having to like go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to leave, and nor did I didn't want to make an entire row of people get up in front of me.
And you don't want him to think, what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
You all the way in the back and you fucking up the show, buddy.
Yeah. And like at one point I was like, well, like when I see the mic stand again, like I know I'm getting pretty close and I think I can do it.
Right.
And it wasn't coming. He dropped the mic. I was like, all right, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. I listen. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Because you're right. He could have gone on like probably another 5 minutes.
I don't even care if he would have kept it his original, like that ending for that section. He could have kept it at the same fucking time length. Mm-hmm. But all he had to do was add one ooh. Like there was no like there should have been at one moment, should have been like, oh, this nigga Chris didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I felt as if like it still came off as if you was a little bit scared. To me. And the reason I'm saying it comes off that way is because like you could have killed him, Chris, and you didn't. And I'm not here for compassion.
Well, I think also too in the entertainment industry, Will Smith.
What happened?
In the entertainment industry right now, and I think for a while, Will Smith is done anyways. He might like whatever, if he was working on something that's going to come out, they've obviously probably going to finish that. But after that, like,
no, first of all, Will Smith. Well, let me tell you something. Let's all not get it twisted. Will Smith will be fine. He is fucking Will Smith. Don't get Will gonna be fine. But that's why to me it's like, well, Chris, come on. You didn't even have the balls to get your ass kicked. Because like you said, no one expected you to be able to even win that one. So you didn't have the balls to get your ass kicked, move nothing. Now we're stepping into your arena and you let the man live. That's why I'm saying, like, is he done? Is the fastball done? Because, like, once again, don't know. But we don't got to continue to beat the dead horse of me not knowing this. But he did mention something that I kind of wanted to step on into.
What?
Well, it should come to no surprise to anyone. I hate the royal family. That should come to surprise to no one. I fucking didn't give a fuck about none of them. Could give a fuck about all of them, right? So I find the whole thing hilarious though that's happening with fucking Harry and fucking Meghan. I do find it absolutely hilarious that fucking it's always typical some fucking broad is gonna fuck up the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? How he gonna let pussy get in the way of the crown? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he threw away his whole legacy, right? His family mad as shit that they named their kid Lilibet. I guess the middle name is Lilibet after like the queen who just died or whatever the case may be. But his whole take on them, right? And this is the fucking issue with, I would say, the world and society. Number one, what does the royal family do that we should even give a fuck about them? That's the first thing I want to know. Currently, what do they do?
Nothing.
Why do we care?
What they do is they sit in a giant palace and eat like caviar and shit and
get mad money. What do they do?
Yeah,
like,
nothing. And then they don't do anything,
bro. Like, I. So then I'm looking at it like, well, why are people like, you know, over there in certain countries? Oh shit! Everybody look at Panda. You know what I'm saying? Like why people in certain fucking countries, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Canada still has to answer to them in some regards. Australia too, I believe. Yeah, like it's some weird shit.
I understand that tie because Australia, like way back when, that's where they sent like all the criminals from England. They sent them to Australia.
But wouldn't we just automatically assume, like, I guess what I want to know to the whole thing is like, are they more racist than we thought they were? Didn't we expect them to be this fucking racist?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
They listen, has anybody talked to them about reparations? With the whole fucking slave trades and shit like that? Like, how much money they owe Africa and shit, like,
dude. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Palace.
The fucking crowns, like, I really don't fucking know. I just kind of wanted to briefly kind of bring that up just because it was like all in together, but there is something else too I want to talk about. And I wanted to bring up this article. So, do you know the rapper Blueface?
No. My hip hop knowledge is very limited right now.
Well, I'm not mad at you about that. I don't really know him either, right? I don't know his music at least, but I know because of online, he's got this girlfriend who is a fucking who is a monster, and I also know that that it's just like completely toxic.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say monster. Like I'm thinking I don't know. I just thought immediately the worst thing.
No, you should have. Well, his whole family, it seems as if they're fucked up. So I just want to fucking play this video of his mother. And see, this is why you're never in here when I record. Because you're always doing some extra shit. How'd you even get back there? Like, the shit clearly is for you not to be back there, and that's the shit you decide to fuck with. And you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. Fuck you too, bitch. So, what?
Just doing cat things. You're like, fucking bitch.
Yeah. She is, because she knows she being a bitch right now. She's still doing whatever she want to do. Not pay me no attention.
Before you play it, that reminds me of like a friend I had from high school. His dad had horses, and he would like breed them to race. He would sell them to people like trainers and shit.
Yeah,
he was transferring one from one pen to another, and it stopped to like eat grass, just regular horse shit. And I hear him just like, "Don't you stop walking, I'll kill you." I was like, there's no fucking way you're gonna kill a $20,000.
Nah, but sometimes you gotta let them know, like, yo, listen, like, yo, did you know that every now and then these animals, like the new one we got, Chi Chi, that bitch is actually on punishment right now because this bitch continuously knocks over their fucking water. Like, the bitch will just spill it all over the place on purpose. So she's right now upstairs locked in there with a litter. She got to figure that shit out. She got to rethink her choices. But every now and then, I just want to fucking take these animals, the cats and brown, and walk them through the Humane Society. Because first of all, the one came from a Humane Society. So she should know what the fuck is like out there in them streets. She came from fucking Libya and shit. Like, it was all fucked up for her. Like, she had a fucking truck to get to America. We do got her papers, though. So she's legit. She got her little green pass.
Okay. Nice.
Panther came from some barns, so she don't really realize it. Brown, he ain't never been to a pound in his life. I want to fucking bring both of them. Just walk them there. You see what could happen? You see what happens to the motherfuckers who don't listen? These are all I want to sit there and tell them. These are all the animals who will be listening to their fucking owners. They bring their asses here. That's what I want to do all the time.
That's what my mom used to do to me.
Honestly, if I had kids, I'd listen. If I had kids, I'd bring them. You know, let me not even make that joke.
Well, I'm thinking
bring them to the foster places. Hey, you see this? You see this shit?
Yeah, none of these kids cleaned their room.
Exactly. They don't clean their room. Hey, that bee you got? It's a bee, Dad. Fuck that. These Chinese kids don't get bees. Sorry.
You see those kids in there? They never ate broccoli. Now they all have to share one basketball, all 20 of them. Up.
You see that? You want this life? They have to go take a shower in a porta potty. But there's no exactly.
We'd be awful.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking need no kids. No, I would actually be really fucking good, but I wouldn't take any shit. I went all right. So, but speaking of awful parents, though, this is perfect. So Blueface's mom has some stuff to say, and I think we should all just listen to what she's talking about because she hates her son.
I don't mind if y'all y'all say stay out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D,
just hold on, one more again. Just
okay. With them. That's just going. Don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep. If you say weird stuff, just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D,
Duff.
Did she grow up in the same county as me?
Duff.
Bro.
There's a lot to.
What a flex! What a flex! Just like, what a flex! So she's like, "Don't you worry." She's like, "Don't you worry. I get enough dick, way bigger than my son's dick." Why you?
So fuck a why, Duff. The question becomes not why. How does she know the size of her son's dick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The last time she should have seen his dick would have been like when he was like a child, maybe, like, you know what I mean? She had to help clean something, like, you know what I mean? But like once the kid gets to the age where they're not fucking pissing in the bed, there is no practical reason for you to see the kid naked. You'll see the kid in the house in the underwear sometimes, running around, of course.
It's different.
But you should never see the kid's actual dick. So why does she know what her son's dick looks like or the size of it?
Well,
no one answered that question.
I don't know. So the only hypothesis I have is that she is like very competitive, and one day she's like, you know what? I don't know if I want to be with this man or not.
Oh,
Blueface, let me see your dick.
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm staying with this man. Like, that's the only hypothesis. Why are people saying that she wants to sleep with her son anyways?
But why was she so cool at dismissing it? Like, it was like, just don't say that. I want to sleep with him. That's weird.
Yeah.
But hold on, we got to play it again because I don't know if she says, because does she say she doesn't sleep with him because she has a man with the bigger dick? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on. Now we need to fucking, we got to play by play. Hold on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
Business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. I don't mind if y'all say stay out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick.
She has her own dick over there, and it's bigger than her son's dick. Not because it's her son. She didn't say that, Duff. Not because it's her son. It's because she has her own dick that's bigger than her son's. What the fuck is going on? We're going to hell in the handbasket real fast.
Dude, things like this help me get through the day. Just like knowing there's things like this out there. Or like, I don't know. That like, maybe she was just, that's like an adult way of embarrassing your kid. Like, now everybody, like, imagine he's with, like, I don't know, a group of people before a show, and like his crew sees that, and they're like, yo, your mom been sucking your dick. Like, he's like, no, like I gotta go on stage. No.
But that's the only thing that you could assume at this point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because
like,
maybe mom was like, hey, people are throwing shade at me, so we're all going down if I'm going down.
Just thinking about it, like she probably fucking gave him the twisty toppy loppy loopy.
Yeah. Maybe they're from West Virginia. I don't know.
Listen, I want to show
all
you
I know is that that's a hell of a thing to put out. I don't know, like I can't.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any like It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
None at all. Because I'm not.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm very confused.
That's that. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe like she just doesn't give a fuck to that extent. I don't know. Or maybe she's just like super fucking gross. She's like,
I think they fucked.
Possibly.
How else would she know the fucking dick size? Allegedly, this is all alleged. We don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm just thinking like I would be mortified. Thank God. And first and foremost, my mother doesn't have like TikTok or Instagram or something like that. But I'm thinking about if like my mom said something like that, I can never have sex again.
Ugh. You know what, Duff? You keep hitting on some stuff. Because you just said that you know, if your mom said that you can never have sex again. Well, I know that there is somebody who should never have sex again. And normally I don't do a lot of cross promotion with my shows. If I'm on one show, I'm on that show, right? Yeah. I don't really talk about the other stuff. Is that bad promotion? Absolutely. But we're going to step into a little bit of a world. I'm going to step into the Playa Hataz Podcast world, which I can't find us on Patreon now because we have actually nowhere else to put the show. Everywhere else is fucking bandits left and right. We got like we cannot fucking survive out here. Don't think that we want to charge you motherfuckers. We do not. It's literally the man after us. Like we have fucked over so much shit and we didn't even mean to. But some of the shit that is still out here that we can show you, right? Because you know, hey, listen, we're on Patreon. Maybe you may catch us on the OnlyFans free. Who knows? Because I guess they're trying to change the whole brand of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, they are
actually for content creators. Yeah, like they got the Burt Kreischer roast over there, shit like that. Like that's an option where you can have like that's where a lot of comedians actually ended up going to do like some of their like podcasts or whatever the case may be, just because it's not you can fucking get after it on there. You know what I mean? Like if we're allowing people to fucking show dicks and pussies and getting fucked and pissing on each other, then if me and Craig Mack decide to go down the fucking verbal fucking hell with these people, then fucking it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just showing videos. They just don't like the videos we showing. It's not our fault. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
With that said, though, I wanted to bring up two videos because this is a video I've remembered this video because this man was in jail and he's talking about another man who kept asking to suck his dick. And let's just see what happens.
So would you say that today your interaction with them was consensual or not consensual?
Oh no.
You know what?
Oh no. I took it. I straight took it.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You heard what he said. Son. He took it. But hold on. There's more, Duff.
Wait, whoa. He took it as in
he took his asshole. I'm taking it, motherfucker. He stood up.
It's like a mint after a dinner, you know. You walk out the doors. Mine now.
It gets better.
I just got jumped on. I slapped him. He cowered, fed on his bed. I tied him up and I said, "Oh, now you don't want to suck my dick, but guess what? I'm taking that ass."
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I fed on his bed. I tied him up and I said, "Oh, now you don't want to suck my dick, but guess what? I'm taking that ass."
Wait a minute.
Wait, just keep the picture of that guy there.
Oh yeah, well, let me bring that back up. Give me 1 second. This one?
Yeah, just like he looks like a seasoned vet of non-consensual sex.
He doesn't know what consent is.
Yeah,
He's never heard of it.
It's like I said, it's just like you walk out of Olive Garden, they have that bowl of mints there. That's how he treats it. He's like, all right.
He took it, bro. Like that was when we covered this. It was crazy. Like I may be forgetting it, but I'm pretty sure the guy wanted the guy who ended up getting destroyed wanted to just suck that guy's fucking dick, and that guy got pissed off about it and eventually decided just that he was gonna take it. And he says it's so cold, like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like there was that whole video was fucking monstrous. Wish I could tell you to go check it out and play his podcast. You can go check it out there on the YouTube machine. Also check us out on the Patreon because everyone hates us. So these motherfuckers know our names, and yeah, I mean it's crazy.
I mean, I'm gonna start getting some videos together that I just think are hilarious. Actually,
bro, it's a different time, especially when you try to go to like the reaction stuff. That's why I only do it with the Playa Hataz because it's such a fucking world. Like I definitely like to bring it up every now and then, but
yeah,
trying to do it fucking like consistently. Like that's one thing that we fucking ran into. Let me tell you something. Yeah, but like right now, if you find something, please play it. But fucking
well, this is just. I mean, you might have seen this before, but it's just like a good wholesome laugh.
Oh yeah, because I'm bringing us down fucking hell. There is one video I do want to show, but I can't. But fucking, I'll show you. I'm going to show you this video when we're off air.
Okay. How heavy is it? How heavy is it?
He's fine.
Is that what you're?
He's fine. He's fine.
If you look up what I just typed in the chat, that's just like a good wholesome laugh. Like I watched that TikTok over and over again for maybe a few minutes.
Oh yes, do you have it?
I don't have it, but I think if you let me just see if I can go on Google real quick.
Let me see something real fast. Because so for the people who don't know, pretty sure that you have seen this, but it is. Oh no, it's not the one. Oh, found it.
Yeah,
found it.
It's just slapstick comedy gold. The chain reaction of things that happen are just so good.
We'll talk about the aftermatch after. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because I seriously have no idea. I have a question. Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because I seriously have no idea. I have a question. Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because
One more time.
I seriously have no idea.
It's you know what it is? It's the fart and then
the first noise sounded like almost pleasurable, and then and then he played a tuba solo, and then he fell on the ground and hurt himself.
Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because I seriously have no idea. I have a question.
How much did you think he cried? I would love to see the full video of this.
Oh, dude,
what is the full video?
The one that's not chopped up.
Is there it? Because I don't think anybody has ever seen. Like, where is it?
I don't know. He might have clipped it, like because he was in so much pain.
Hold on. Wait, does this guy? I think this is what he does. Okay, I just found. Okay, so look, this is. I think he's into this.
Step down slowly like this. Looking to get shredded for the summer?
Right?
No worries. Don't even need weights. Just take one of the bad boys. And so the idea is to just step down slowly like this. Looking to.
Is he into it?
Man, then it wasn't authentic. If I had something like that, I did.
Hold on.
No, actually, maybe after the first one did so well, he was trying to recreate it, and he just like beat a dead horse.
Working out with the stretch band. Oh.
It's got to be fake.
Yeah, that's fake. That one's fake.
Working out.
But it still hurts to fucking.
The first one I thought was real, especially because that one seems authentic.
So this was the one that
I have a question. Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because I seriously have no idea. I have a question.
I don't know. Damn. That's a big letdown if it's not. I know personally, if I did something like that authentically, I would post it just to see.
Yeah, of course. But then I don't know. I hope you think we're gonna get a strike for that? No, right? We shouldn't get a strike.
I don't think so. No, because that's public domain. It was on TikTok.
It was on TikTok?
Yeah, I was on TikTok.
It was on the YouTube machine. Hopefully they fucking don't give us a strike. I gotta see.
Yeah.
I may have to have our good friend do something with that. Oh man, buddy, we thought that was real, but
yeah, that's a letdown. That's a huge letdown.
It is funny though.
So much joy. Well, one of my favorite, I don't know about you, but like I get lost in the abyss of Instagram, and like one of my favorite pages is kids getting hurt. And it sounds bad on the surface, but it's like one of the ones was like this kid using a backyard zip line. He's like 5 or 6 or something like that, and his dad like pushes him, and his dad's like kind of following him to catch him. But as like the zip line reaches the end, the part where he's sitting like comes up like a pendulum, and the kid lets go, and they slow it down, and the kid's like falling in slow motion. Yeah, that page is one of my favorites. He was okay.
He's fine.
Yeah. A lot of the comments are just like their parents being like, "Oh yeah, they're fine."
So, is this the page? This is the page. Is this the
That's the page? That's not the zipline one. That one's not it either. Yeah, that one looks. Yeah. Oh, that looks bad. Oh shit. I'm trying to find. Oh, this one's funny.
You can't do the fucking music shit because they'll get you.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. Kids getting hurt. That's
yeah, dude. Dude, it's great. It's so funny.
This is fucking. Listen. So what else you got, Duff?
Dude, I was like, I've been like when I go to open. Well, this is kind of cool. I've been like going to open mics lately, and I was on like a hot run where I was doing pretty well, like at each one of them, and because I'm trying to like sear up this new 5 minutes, and then the last 2 mics I've done, same shit, just have like hammer to the face. Like it has not gone well.
Well, what's the reason you think that you can get into a little bit on here?
I think it's just because for me it might be kind of played out, but also I've yet to put like the 2 different parts together, and part of it I think is because like I'll usually have like a couple drinks to loosen up, but sometimes I get a little too loose. So one of them, I get up there and I'm like strutting a little too much, and everybody's like,
"Who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, who the fuck is? You better make me laugh, funny man."
Yeah. Like, who's this convict looking motherfucker? Like, So what I'm gonna
part of the
do?
brotherhood.
What I'm gonna do the next time is I'm gonna go up sober.
Stone
and see what
Cold?
happens. Stone Cold sober. See what happens. I may pee my pants, but
Yeah, it's not too bad.
yeah, I'll be wearing black jeans anyways, so nobody will see.
It's fine. It's super fine. Speaking of that, you know what I may do because you just said stay sober.
What?
So before we recorded, I took like 140 milligrams.
Jesus.
And not really feeling it. So I'm probably gonna go smoke when we're done recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take another 100 milligrams and we're gonna see what happens.
You're gonna be in a coma.
No, I've consumed like 600 milligrams at one sitting one time.
Oh.
Ate like a whole big crackle bar and did shit. Like was out in public.
Oh, was that when you were like down in Long Island?
One of the times. It wasn't this past time, but but I'm going down next week and I'm gonna get some more stuff.
Nice. Nice.
Get some more goodies and then fucking like, you know.
Yeah, I always forget that that's legal up there now.
Oh yeah.
Dude, North Carolina is still.
Yeah, they're behind the times. They're supposed to be putting one down the street here soon. A little mark. I will be stopping there. I always like to support the local guy with with the actual green.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like certain treats that they have, certain treats that the local guy has, awesome. So, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, number one, you could probably just cash your whole paycheck there too.
Nope. There is a limit.
Two, I mean, I don't partake. All I know is that there's like indica and sativa.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like going in there's like 300 different kinds.
Yes.
Break that down a little bit for me, for anybody else who may not know too.
So, some people are gonna get mad that I say this, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. You could eat 1,000 dicks and die. I really don't. And when I tell you 1,000 dicks, I mean 1,000 big dicks that you're choking on when you're doing it to make sure you die. That's how I feel about my next statement. You got indica and sativa, and to me, that's all it comes down to, right? Like, yeah, there are different kind of brands. Reefers, and you got different kind of hybrids that do certain things. Some will give you like, they open your mind more. Some of them give you less anxiety. Some of them do this. Some of them do that. I don't give a fuck. I just want some reefer. Let's fucking smoke and let's do it. Because all that other shit don't bother me. Like motherfuckers be like, oh, I need son. I can't, if I have an indica, it's over for me for the day. Nigga, I've smoked indica and then done a host of shit afterwards because that was the weed that I bought from the local distributor. The local distributor had that, and that's what I got. And my routine does not deviate from when I consume it to when the shit I got to do. Yeah. Fucking last time I went down to Long Island, was doing a big recording with Black and the Berry. We were getting after. We're fucking having a grand old fucking time. I'm over here smoking fucking hash blunts and all the whole fucking shit, throwing keef on the shit like I'm smoked, like we're smoking.
Yeah.
Not phased by it at all. I just fucking do it. And yeah, certain shit tastes different. And yeah, it gives you different feelings, but ultimately, reefer's reefer. Now, for me, I think what's more important is how you consume reefer and understanding what your body needs. Like people realize you should treat reefer the same way you treat drinking in the sense of make sure your ass eat.
Okay.
Look around and not eat. And you smoke a ton of reefer, and you can't get to any food or whatever, like let's say you in a car, whatever the case, it'll give you the spins.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay.
Fuck around, not eat early, but not really eat something of substance.
Yeah.
Smoking, just doing shit, working, whatever the fuck it is. Smoking. Room spinning. You got a nigga. It was fucking -5 degrees outside. I fucking was dead. I had to take everything off just like, and I'm sweating my dick off. Trying to cook a whole course meal. Only thing a nigga cooked was steaks. It's the only thing we ate. Supposed to have steak and potatoes. Nah, nigga, you gonna eat your steak and be all right. And the steaks were fucked up, but it was what it was. So that's more so how I get to it. Like you got your hybrid, you got your shit. Like, for instance, I use the weed for what I want to use the weed for. So if I want to go work out, I'll smoke
Mhm.
before I work out. If I want to go to sleep, I'll smoke before I want to go to sleep. Like if I want to use it for that, you know what I mean? Like,
okay. So you
yeah,
kind
I
of
mean, just-
like your mind kind of directs you, or directs like what's gonna
the
happen.
reefer, what? Yeah, my
Okay.
body tells the reefer what it's gonna do.
Okay.
99% of the time. Now there's that 1% where I decide that I've bitten off a little more than I can chew, and maybe
Okay.
I'm just operating heavy
Okay.
machinery that I should not be like, whoa, all right,
Yeah.
because that's what happened when I first had that cracker bar in Long Island, 600 milligrams. I just like ate half of it at first.
Yeah.
Driving around, met up for lunch with a buddy of mine, and then I was waiting for his ass to get there. He was late, so what did I do? Pop the rest of it, and then I'm sitting there eating, having a good time. He comes in, we have a great lunch. Then after that, we go to his job. He worked at this awesome. He worked at this like really cool place. I went there, bought some stuff. It was fucking dope. Saw some shit. Bought another cracker bar from the next door place. Fucking amazing. But when we went downstairs in his job to the arcade spot of it,
Mhm.
that's when it all hit me. And I was like, oh shit. And I'm in Long Island. I got to go to Queens. And I'm driving. Okay.
Which is like that's a even though it's a short distance, that's a good 45-minute drive.
From where I was at in Long Island,
Yeah.
yes. From where I was at in Long Island, yeah. Actually, no, because when I was going to Queens, it was like 30. It was like 30 minutes, but still good. I'm on the Parkway Highway. I had to get eventually to get back, but
Yeah.
I'm a pro. It is what it is. So I fucking was doing it, but nigga, it is like when you're driving down Hempstead Turnpike
Yeah.
in Long Island at night on 600 milligrams of reefer and whatever I was smoking, I thought I was in a movie, nigga. The lights, the cars. I was seeing all these fucking Long Island Italians losing their minds everywhere, yelling. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? then I get to the black area of Long Island. And then I hear the Long Island black people. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it's like, nigga, then I get to Queens, and it was like that was the day my grandmother decided to show me how to cook her mac and cheese and her shrimp. I swear, it was crazy. It was like she was like, "Oh, come here, let me show you something." I was like, "Oh, I should not be here."
How much
And
of that recipe did you retain?
All of it.
Did you really?
I came back up here and cooked that bitch 2 weeks later for Christmas. Swear for Jesus.
Okay.
Threw down in this motherfucker. Threw down. So it
works for you then. Like,
yeah.
Well, clearly it does. You've been doing it so long.
I did crash though. I ended up going because then I left.
Yeah.
I went back out to Long Island for like this wrestling party. Went to my boy's house to watch wrestling, but I slept through the whole event. And then I woke up and was like, I got to go to the crib. And I went to the crib.
It's like, yo, appreciate the nap.
Yo, appreciate it. Yo, got to go back. So I did end up crashing eventually. But to be honest with you, from when I consumed it to the crash, I basically did a whole day.
Yeah.
Before I even crashed. And I'm out there moving in public. You know what I mean? Cops pull up next to you. You're just like, hey, what's up? Because I don't smell like reefer.
Right,
Like,
right.
My eyes are red. You can't. What does that mean? Because I have allergies.
Tired,
I also have What we talking about, Chief? And I know I'm driving perfect. Oh, you swerved? The devil's a lie. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, so it's different in that sense because that last weekend on Saturday, like I drank from like 2 until like I went out and I like got back home. Bro. Another reason I'm trying to do some more sober things.
It's got to hurt your body, right?
Dude, oh my God. It's unbelievable. Like when you smoke, like you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like I might be a little tired, but I'm good.
With no problem. I wake up. I'll smoke at 11 o'clock. Actually, no, let's not lie because I try to be in bed a little early. So I'll smoke at, let's say, 9:30, right?
Yeah.
In bed for 10. I wake up at 4 o'clock to lift with no problems.
Yeah.
So you're right. There's no problems, and I can decide to see Jesus' nuts when I smoke too. Get that high. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like there's really like no cap you can put on it for yourself.
Yeah. Like my body would just shut me down before I OD.
Yeah, like with me, like, dude, I'll go out and like stumble around, slur my words, wake up next to somebody I don't want to. Like it's like the repercussions are so much worse.
Yeah, but you know what it is too? Like the The liquor not only can it cloud your judgment, but now we're operating by a new set of rules, baby.
Yeah.
Now, something I would normally never do sounds ultimately the greatest idea in the world.
Yeah.
And the amount of bad decisions linked to how many humans are walking this earth because of liquor, if you think about it.
Well, you're looking at one.
Me too. My mother, my father. Like they were together and everything. It wasn't like that, but like they had planned for two to like they should have had me like a few years later.
Right.
And my mother was like, "Oh, you mean from now to 2 years you want to have one?" Like she didn't hear that part. Well, she got his ass drunk, played some fucking Luthers and whatever. I think Madonna too. Here we go. This is why I'm fucking fucked up now.
I think like it probably was similar with my parents, like because my mom doesn't really drink, but like my dad does. My mom probably had like a conversation with one night, like, I want some kids. He goes, well, making them is fun, but all right, let's do it. Like, and then that's how I
loaded his ass up.
Yeah. He got like, and then we were all born. Like all his kids are born. He goes, all right, so I'm good, right? Like I'm done. I can just come.
I did my portion. I brought I dropped the seed. That's what you need.
Yeah.
They grew.
Yeah. He's like, you got this, right? Like, all right, I'll be outside. Like,
this is all you. I don't even like these. Like, I don't even like kids. You know what I mean? We got a D tackle in the house. Fucking a D tackle. See, you know what? You know what, Duff? That's why. Listen, that's why you wasn't Division I, according to Deion Sanders, because you had both your parents in the house. They couldn't have that for D-line. Deion Sanders said, I need a D lineman who come from a single mother who barely make ends meet. That's what.
What an idiot! What an idiot! Mike. I'll tell you. Well.
Oh shit!
If that would have got me D1, I would have made my parents get divorced when I was like 16. And when the coach looked at me and said, like, Duff, I don't think you have the size to do that. I was like, well, you know, my parents are divorced. Like
everything for my mama.
Yeah.
Everything for my mama. We got to get out the sticks. You mean we can't be living here? Duff had his family move into a trailer park just for. No, we'll only be here for a year, and then we'll go back to the house once I sign.
Yeah. It's like I was like, oh, Coach Prime, meet my father, and it, like,
he couldn't meet your dad. Your dad couldn't be there.
Okay,
not for D-line, but you could have played O-line according to him.
How tall is Deion Sanders?
I don't know. I think Deion probably like 6'2".
6'2". He's got a foot on my dad.
Oh shit.
I'd be like, oh, okay, Coach Prime, like, here to play D-line. My parents are divorced. Like, I'm good, right? If he looked at me and go, yeah, you're good. Like, I would have probably like shit my pants. Like,
bro, when he said that comment, I was like, all right, so let's take it for a hot second. I was laughing about it because it's fucking hilarious.
It is. That is very funny.
I understand what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Not to say that he wouldn't recruit somebody out of that, but
right.
You look at the structure. Like for instance, when he described an O lineman, why he would want an O lineman from a double parent home.
Yeah.
I was like, I understood it for the position.
Right.
You're gonna have to understand you're not gonna get no glory.
Right.
And then some shit may not be your fault, but I'm gonna come at you like it's your fault, and I'm gonna need you to be okay with it. Like you got to be stable in there. You got to just be able to ebb and whatever the fuck it is. But a D lineman, you do want a dog. Yeah, he's got to go get like you know what I mean. A quarterback, you want someone cerebral, right?
Yeah.
So I understand what he was saying. I understand what he was trying to get at, but his execution on it actually could have been right for him. Who knows? It's Deion Sanders. Who gives a fuck? But it is funny though. That shit was funny. That nigga said, "Yo, bro." He was like, "I need, yo, you barely making ends meet, like barely. All right, that's you D lineman too. Come on.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Like, I
won't.
I want to know what his background for like running backs was.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
they
like
have to
wide
come from a dual
receiver.
parent home?
Yeah. It's
Or-
like, hey, he goes, I don't care like where you grew up, but did you steal a lot of stuff and run? Like, did you have to dodge a lot of people? Like, you know, that's. I don't know. I would just like. I would love to hear all of like his.
Hold on, I'm googling it now. Hold on, so yeah, so he goes. We stereotype everything. All right, so what is it? Hold on. He goes. If you look at the history of our game, the quarterbacks, linemen, defensive backs we're dead serious about. It matters a lot to me. Oh shit. He didn't give an example for the running backs though.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I couldn't find it. I wanted to find it, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to find it.
My D tackles have to come from single parent homes.
Bro, that's what he said. That's what he said.
I get what he's saying, but like, come on, man.
Listen, Duff. You just would have been an O lineman. That's all. You've been all right.
I was all state O-line.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely no. I know you were all state O line. You were a monster, but you just played D line in fucking college, unfortunately.
Yeah,
you know. Fucking.
Well, my freshman year, like, it was because of the O line coach,
Harrica.
Yeah.
You made a business decision. I did.
Yeah, I made I made a mental health decision. My freshman year, I did 1 week of O line and spring ball. And one of like the drills we had to do were like buddy carries. And I didn't like get matched up with like Gary, who's the same size as me.
Right.
I got matched up with this one dude who's like 300 pounds with an existing skin condition.
Was that Spencer or Cron?
Cron.
The Cron!
Gary got Spencer.
Ugh.
I mean, and I was thinking like, Herrick, I know what you're trying to do, bro, but like, why? And then I'm going to be out and I'm going to have to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts and gloves in 70-degree weather. And I don't want to do that.
What? We won't get in the HIPAA with Cron. I remember Cron. I played with Cron when I was a freshman.
Great dude.
He was a good guy.
Great dude, good lineman.
Yeah, Cron was the best out of that whole group in regards to Cron, Spencer, well, obviously, and Stemick. But Stemick was injury prone. I think that's kind of killed him as well a little bit. But they were like the definition of Stemick was the definition of a miserable offensive lineman.
Yeah.
When I think of a typical offensive lineman, you think of Stemick. Like he fucking didn't want to be even though he was smaller, didn't want to be as heavy as he was. Yeah. Everything always fucking hurt. Who gives a fuck? Fuck everybody, right?
Yeah. Now, I remember the day I met him, he was just like, oh, hi, I'm Stemick. I love being here at practice. They take my shoelaces away from me right afterwards. Something to that effect. Like, I'm like, what? Like, hey, like, it's supposed to be fun. He goes, it's not. I'm like,
always had a perpetual fucking chewing, even at like, are you chewing right now in practice?
Yeah.
They won't even notice.
Yeah.
Fucking what he would say. Oh, it was amazing, bro. Shit. Well, listen, I think we have came and we've come to do what we set out to do. Unless you got some more stuff. If you do, that's fine. I just want to go grab something.
Nah, I'm good. I'm about to go grab some barbecue.
Oh shit. Today is a cheat day for me too.
Yeah.
I had
brisket Saturday.
Ooh. See, I don't even want to tell you what I had just for my cheat meal. I'm only having one cheat meal today, but I just wanted it so bad. I was like,
what was it?
McDonald's. And I was disappointed with the quarter pounder though.
Oh, you got to get the double. That's why. Extra flavor.
I got the double quarter pounder. And
I thought you just got
the actual patty it tastes so bland. So bland. Yeah. As Gordon Ramsay would say, just absolutely dreadful.
That's why I do. In that respect, I like Burger King better.
The best burgers come from Wendy's. From Wendy's. There's no debate on that.
I haven't had one in so long, so I'm not going to argue. I do not like that they are square.
You got to get over that, man. You got to get over that. You got to get over the hump. I'm telling you, like Wendy's actually is the best one out of all of them. If we want to think, if we're gonna like keep it real, Wendy's is the best one. It's the most consistent. Like you go to Wendy's, that Wendy's taste you're gonna get. And I'm not a guy who eats fast food all the time, so I feel as if like when I'm saying this, it actually would ring true because since I don't have it all the time, I would know if it tastes different. Like, like I know if it tastes different from the last time I had it. Of course, I'm gonna have it every day, that argument, whatever the case. But like, if you're having it every day and they gradually change something, you're not gonna realize it. You know what I mean? 5 years down the line. Whereas I may have Wendy's 10 times a year.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I may get it 10 times a year, and it's always odd, random places, never the same Wendy's, and
it always tastes the
hits.
same. Okay,
motherfucker hits.
That's fair. I think maybe I'll do Wendy's Saturday next Saturday. Today's brisket Saturday.
No, you should probably keep it as brisket Saturday. Fucking you live in the South. Y'all got some really good fucking like. Listen, like if I was in the South on a cheat day, it would be a totally different world.
Oh, dude, I'm about to go do it. I'm about to go do it big.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, listen, keep it funky in here. Ooh, I thought that was fucking dip that you were fucking drinking.
No. Oh, no.
For a hot second, I thought it was your spit. I was like, you did not.
I'd jump off my balcony.
Ugh. Listen here, people. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of the week. When you are fucking watching this, it is going to be fucking March fucking 13th. Enjoy the rest of your fucking week. Get fucking after it. Fucking, hey, guess what? You know, actually, it's 2023. Let me not say that. You know, just grab the week by the balls. That's all. Yeah. But don't pull your balls out unless someone asks to see your balls. Yeah, I am Dean, baby.
Duff.
And this has been the Sit On Me podcast. Hey, listen, if you're seeing this and you're watching this, any women, if you see Duff out there in the Carolina, no matter if he's on stage, it doesn't matter if you see him crossing the street. It doesn't matter if you see him maybe having a drink. Just do everyone a favor and show him your tits, all right? It's not too much to ask. Give him a quick look. You know what I'm saying? We love you, Duff. And then put the shirt back down. No one's asking you to degrade yourself. We're just asking you to go ahead and share some love with the good brother Duff because he out here and he hunting and he needs to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Listen, you shake a little something. Who knows? Maybe he may throw a bead at you. He may give you $1. Or he may give you some Irish dick. I don't know. That's for y'all to figure out. Show some tits. Show the tits.